Master of Puppets is full of hits, but Leper Messiah is the hidden gem. It's not as famous as Battery on the title track, but technically speaking, it's a masterpiece of mid to high tempo control, where precision becomes harder than pure speed. We are breaking down the sweep picking part, the complete disregard from the free jump mode, and a closing lick that sounds more like Iron Maiden than Metallica. We start in E free jump territory, because of that F natural in the rhythm. Kirk hits these triplets using a mix of sweep picking and legato. We have this E minor triad, B, G, E, frets 19, 15, 17, 16. The pattern is pull off, upstroke, and then the sweep, down, down, down. If we split this in two, we get he's following the chord exactly here. The chords are E, F, G, and he just plays the correspondent arpeggio. E minor, F natural, frets 20, 17, 18, 17. The notes are C, A, F, C. And then this is exactly the same shape, a whole step higher. Frets 22nd, 19th, 20th, 19th. The notes are D, B, G, D. On the recording, this sweep is very clean, and at this specific BPM it requires massive concentration. If you rush, it sounds messy. If you are late, it just dies. This is the hardest part of the solo, because of that awkward mid-high tempo. Then we hit this descending alternate picking run. It's supposed to be the E minor scale, but here is the classic Kirk Hammett move. He just plays sometimes C, the right note of the scale, sometimes C sharp. To figure out this run, let's break it down in bits of 4 notes. First one, frets 22nd, 20th, 19th, 17. D, C natural, B, A. Then, yes, that's a C sharp, but it's so fast that it's barely noticeable. Frets 21st, 19th, 17th, 15th. Notes are C sharp, B, A, G. Then, frets 19, 17, 15, 14. B, A, G, F sharp. The next group of 4 notes is frets 17, 15, 14, 12. The notes are A, G, F sharp, E. Then frets 15, 14, 12, 10. The notes are G, F sharp, E, D. Now the pattern moves to the second string. Frets 14, 12, 10, 13. F sharp, E, D, C natural. Then the closing bit. Frets 12, 10, 13, 12 again, second string. E, D, C, B, B. Does he know that the C sharp is out of key? Maybe, maybe not. But this is not a music theory class, it's a thrash metal record. So who cares? It creates a tension that just works, and it's proof that instinct often beats correctness. Now we hit the middle section. We are in the E minor pentatonic box 1. This is pure Randy Rhoads influence. These phrases are highly instinctive. They are not mathematically calculated, which actually makes them harder to replicate perfectly. You have to feel the push and pull of the rhythm here. The ending is my favorite part. It's an E minor triad basically identical to the opening E minor arpeggio. Same notes, same frets, and it sounds to me like it was written by Adrian Smith. very melodic and singable compared to the chaos of the previous phrase. And it shows the new wave of British heavy metal roots that built Metallica's sound. And of course, it's 1986, so we end every solo with the highest bending we have, right? Two bends actually. The first at the 20th fret, C bent to D. It sounds even better if you are not super clean in this very bend. Try to touch the second string as well. I know just the guitar it's awful, but in the context it's great. The very last bending is D to high E, 22nd fret, first string, and this one is very clean, so no extra strings involved. Leper Messiah proves that you don't need crazy BPMs to be technical. What do you think about Kirk out-of-key note choices? Is it genius or just lucky? Let me know in the comments. Subscribe to the channel for more deep dives into the DNA of super interesting metal songs. Coming now, the full playthrough for the Leper Messiah guitar solo. I am Riccardo Giorgi and I'll see you in the next one.